Hello, the game has started and it's me to go first. I have the B and the V and the U, so don't think I'll be bingoing here. What about virtue? Yeah, that looks alright. Virtue for 24. Okay, I've duplicated the R and the O, so not ideal, but still fairly balanced. Boron. Filch. Okay. Virtue takes an E. I don't have one of those. What about orb? I don't think there are going to be any fantastic plays here. Just looking at the C, it looks like it does help the rack. Not seeing anything. Orb for 15. Okay, I've got the ing ending here. Rorting. Z takes an A. I don't have an A. Wow, that's that's a shame. Virtua. No, Virtua is no good. So Rorting doesn't play. That's a shame. What about Gyro? Gyro for 18. No, I don't like the rack leave. Rob. It's not a bad rack leave. Poor score, but yeah, I think I'll go with this. Rob, okay, trekking. Retaking through an A, no A available. Mitch's 42-point play, that's pretty big. Tracking Grob. So you do need to have the 2 Ks, and Grob is no good. So what to do? Tracking here. 80. Almost missed that, but I'll draw some clunky consonants. What are the front hooks for Rob? Prob is probably good with a P. No, it's definitely good. What other front hooks are there? Might just be the P. 2 blanks to come. Wi-Fi is good. Oh, squiring, massive 86-point play. I don't have an eye for playing in front of the queue. So I do have weary though for 38. That looks fine. Luckily I draw some vowels. And Goaf is good. Opponent bingos again, so I'm a bingo, I'm more than a bingo behind. So let's see what we've got here. Maybe just faux. Faux. 31 or Goaf. Goaf will score more than that. 34. Okay, what have we got here? Wide man? No. I've got the mid component of a word. Minord? No. Maud? Maud for 37. A tonal, well, let's have a look if a tonal helps the rack. No, not seeing it. Maud for 37. The X, does the X help me at all? EX, no, doesn't play there. Wex and Rexine. Draw the J and the blank. That's not bad because Amir is good. So I've got Jap. Jap would be nice for 48. Is there a bingo though? Opponent still has a bit of a lead. What about an upward? No, not seeing anything useful. I've got dupe. These floaters look quite attractive. Okay, opponent gives a good spot for the J. I quite like jute here for 57. And I draw quite a nice rack. Opponent's obviously going to take column 50, row 15. Paisley is good. Trekkings and Paisley would be nice. I would say trekking does take an S. trekking doesn't take an S, unfortunately. So I'll look to play through the G or the N. Yappiest? No. So bingo lands are O and N and G. So yappies. I could just play pay. But I feel like there's a bingo through the N. I'll just give it another moment or two to have a look. Outdone onto an E. Opponent almost has it here. Can I outrun opponent? That's the question. If he doesn't go out in 2. But I really want a bingo here. What about a pig word? Pig. No. Wow. Just don't want to miss a bingo. Wonder if I played piggy here for 36. That'd give me a slight lead. 393, 10 points. And then I could probably score semi-decently with SEA somewhere. Piggy 36, can I score? Hey, that's 37. I'll probably score better with these 3, but can opponent go out? Oh, I can't believe this. I missed the bingo. I can't see it. Pay and yeah, I think I'll go with this. Now, I have an 11-point lead. What's the best I can do? I have cheese here. Opponent plays quad. Oh, I didn't think of quad. That'll give him a good score. Wow. 28 points. Dune, interesting. He didn't play QUOD, quad. 403, so this makes it easier for me then to go out. I mean, I could just play Sane for 10. That would give me the win. But oh, he resigned. And he's left the room. Okay, so I was going to play Cess there for about 29. Let's see what we missed. Okay, so Virtue was my opening rack. That's fine for 28. And then opponent's got Filch for 26. But wow, 38 point play with Zilch. Okay. That might have been worth considering. Opponent went with Filch, then Orb for 15 was best from this rack. And now opponent's got Cheese for 30, Quiz for 22. He goes with Z for 34, good score. Now no bingo. Robing for 22 or Orbing. Yeah, I didn't want to leave the front hook, which is Sorbing, I think might be good. Orbing, maybe another hook as well. So Robing, Probing is a front hook for that one. So I just went with Rob, even though it does take a P. Now, 38. Where was R, Ohm, and CH? That's nice. Opponent went with Mitches, and then Trekking for 80 was the only bingo. And that came down. Then opponent's got Squiring for 86, also the only bingo from this rack on that board. Wafery, wow, through the R at H1, not through the R. Wafery, very nice. GM, yep, not a terrible rack leave considering the starting point. I like Wafery. I went with Weary for 38, and then opponent's got a beautiful rack here. Goes with Isolate for a massive 93, Esquiring and Isolate, 120 point lead nearly. And I'm thinking, wow, 2 bingos behind here. Gof for 34, then opponent's got a bit of a low scoring rack. He could have played Qua, but yeah, easy comeback score. I don't like that. He went with Atonal. Now Maud for 37, but End for 46. Look at that. Alongside Esquiring. Massive score. And I would have still had some scoring tiles for the next turn, which is Insurance. I like that. I didn't see End. I saw Maud and Wamed, yeah. So went with Maud. And then opponent's got Vale and Vela. Goes with Vile. Rexine for 62 was best underneath Vile. And then Abluent for 30 was the highest score, which opponent went with. Now, Jute was best for 57 with a very flexible rack leave. Jute comes down and opponent goes with Podia. Now we're going into the end game. Look how beautiful these remaining tiles are. Luckily, most of them were on my rack. And moment of truth. Yep, there it is, sapiency. That was the one and only missed bingo through the N. I had a feeling there was at least one. And yeah, a little tricky to spot. Sapiency with the blank. It's kind of hard to visualize, but also not an everyday word. So, sapiency, that would have been a fantastic way to end the game. Wasn't to be. Pay was the next best score rack leave combo, and I went with pay. Now opponent's top player's quad, which I was surprised he didn't play. That's 28 points. That would have given him a 17-point lead. But then 6 on countback, so I only need 11, 12 to win. And I would have had 12 with Sane, S-A-I-N-E. So, actually I wouldn't, because the blank, that was a blank, but I'm pretty sure I could have got 12 points. I could have played Siege, S-I-E-G-E. Putting my actual E on the trip, so that's more than 12. Yeah, that's 16. So I would have still... Actually, I wouldn't have been able to play Siege. But I think quad gives me... Yeah, well, I still had SES here for like 28. And I don't think opponent's gonna score a Mozza with TON at the end. Yeah, I don't think so, although you never know. Might be a nifty little spot somewhere. But pretty sure I could have scored more than 12 with IES. I just didn't look around. Ah, here we go. Signs, C-I-N-E-S, that's definitely more than 12, so I definitely would have won if opponent played quad. And so he went with Dune, and then I think he just resigned because he realized I had a couple of places to outscore him. So pretty close at the end there. One or two misses, sapiency, but pretty good game all in all. Hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.